Yo, welcome back everybody. Here with me today, I've got my co-commentator Rick Bick,
Hey guys.
and we're gonna be doing this commentary on this amazing race between JHawk and AverageTrey. So, not much has been known about JHawk. He just came into the league last race. I think it was like 3 days ago or something.
Yep.
But so far, I mean, everything that he's shown us has been pretty good. So I mean, hopefully this race is gonna be a good one to watch.
Yeah, and I think it is actually kind of an important race because JHawk does have the potential to make it into the top 8, and he really needs to get these points from Trey. No, I mean potentially Trey does as well if he was to win this. That's going to be a pretty tall order. It would have to be a pretty big upset. But especially for JHawk, it's pretty important that he takes this decisively.
Yeah, JHawk definitely needs to like scrape up as many points as he wants. Since I don't understand like the situation with the points. I'm not sure if he's like taking some of Toast's points or not. But
Yeah.
Regardless, he still does needs to do well.
Yeah.
And hopefully make that top 8.
Yeah. And let's see. So the bans are going to be just Sherbertland from Trey. JHawk has opted to not ban anything, following in Toast's footsteps, I guess.
Maybe that's the only condition that Toast set. Just don't ban anything.
Yeah, I mean, if there's not any tracks you don't feel especially uncomfortable with, or if you feel especially uncomfortable with all of them, that's not a bad thing, because you end up playing most of the tracks anyway, so.
Yeah, I mean, it just gives you the extra choice of a track anyways. So.
Yeah, it looks like Trey actually taking an early lead here. JHawk just skipping a lot of MTs at the beginning there, playing it super, super safe.
Yeah, and considering it's Bowser's the first pick, I mean, it makes sense why this is going the way it is. It's just like, the track. You kind of need like a small warm-up, I think, in order to like get in the groove of things. But even then, just with one shroom, he's only 0.3 behind. So I mean, it's not too bad of a time loss. Just I think.
Yeah, and I mean, they're both gonna get. They both have pretty good cycles here as well, which is important.
Yeah, and JHawk opted to do the R-Tech strat right there, but he ended up going a little wide. I don't know if it saved them much time.
Yeah, generally on that cycle, I usually do the kind of beginner strat there of just holding the MT on laps 1 and 3. But lap 2 for the cycle I'm on, and I think I'm probably on a similar cycle to JHawk in his PR. On lap 2, I go for the R-Tech there because I need to go to the left of the fireballs because I have really terrible cycles on them. So I don't think it saves any time, but it kind of makes it easier to approach that section. Going for it again though. I mean, he is hitting the MT beforehand. He is a little wide there.
I mean, he did most of it right. It's just getting that extra tightness that you want.
Yeah, and Trey still has a lead, but JHawk has that shroom.
Yeah, JHawk's slowly catching up too. It just depends on this shortcut, how well they cut it.
Oh, not spectacular from Trey, and then dropping an MT. Looks like JHawk's gonna take this, but not bad showing from Trey at all.
No, still a decent time for Trey. Top 5, apparently?
Yeah, no, if Trey took that last shortcut better, I think he could have had it. That was a pretty terrible shortcut. Wow, yeah, good time from Trey.
Yeah, really solid.
Yeah, especially because Trey has not really been playing a whole lot recently. He's taking a little bit of a step back from MKDD for a little bit, doesn't want to get burnt out. And I know JHawk is just coming back into the scene now, so...
He's going to do it with the fresh mind.
Yeah.
Where Trey is already kind of done with it for a little bit.
Yeah. I get that. There was a point where Trey was grinding pretty hard. Takes a lot out of you. But
yeah, it's definitely good
grind,
to take small breaks.
Yeah, that grind is gonna pay off though in the long run.
Oh yeah.
Sometimes, you know, when you grind like that, you at the end of it you feel like it was a big waste of time, and then when you come back to the game after a little while, you realize all the work that you put in. All right, Waluigi Stadium. Wow, I was just playing this track like 20 minutes ago. And let me tell you, it's pretty terrible.
Yeah, it doesn't get much better. Can confirm.
I think there are a couple tracks that Double Dashers almost universally hate, and this is one of them. But you know, we put up with it for the ranks though. Clean first lap, both of them, yeah. No, I'd say kind of not exceptional from either of them, but pretty clean.
Yeah, I think the biggest
Trey
difference.
almost hitting a fireball there.
I think the biggest difference between Trey and JHawk here is like that first section.
Yeah.
That first where you go like on the side of the mud. Just doing that part really well can give
Oh, it
you...
looks like JHawk's also adding the extra MT at the end there as well. So is the key to that MT to just enter the first corner from way far left?
Well, which one? The last one?
The one at the end, yeah.
Well, you wanna not sideways boost it, and that's like the main problem with most people. Since you're like already holding that direction, you just like immediately sideways boost, but try to like reset your controller neutral.
Yeah, and it looks like you kind of want to also hug the left wall kind of as close as you can as you approach it.
Oh, and Trey actually taking it with a
Trey
0.1 difference.
That one. Was that a PR?
Another almost PR.
Wow! Oh my gosh,
30.
Trey's playing out of his mind so far. That's what a break does for you.
I mean, it's Trey proving right here that, you know, they do have like a slight skill difference, but if Trey plays really well, you know, he can definitely make for these upsets. And I mean, just right there, proven.
Yeah. So let's see. For Trey to get into the top 8, he would have to outplace pretty much like me, JHawk, and Phoenix, I think, right? Because he's the 11 seed.
Yeah.
Okay. But I don't know. So if JHawk doesn't inherit points, then he should get that. And then, I mean, he has to beat Razern too. Has he already played Razern?
I think he did. I'm not sure though. I think. Yeah, I don't know. I can't even say for sure.
I want to say though, if Trey was to win this though, he would be.
Oh man.
Pretty much in the same place as Phoenix.
Yes, that's about right.
But me and Phoenix haven't played yet. Trey. That was scary, yeah. He has a shroom too. I mean,
yeah, no.
The shroom on this track though is like a blessing and a curse. Like it definitely saves a lot of time, but it's one of the riskier shrooms. And you know, if you take it super wide and safe, then it's not a huge time save, I guess. So I don't know. I'd like to hear your input on that though, because you obviously know the track really well.
No, I mean, it's just like you said it. I mean, if you go wide at the start, it's a really sketchy shroom, but you can also play like safe. Oh, and JHawk getting the table. No, that's not what you want. Trey's now looking to win this one.
Oh, just dropping them T's, a little sweaty, but I think he's definitely got a lead here. Oh, yeah, another close race. Wow, every race has been neck and neck so far. No killer mistakes from anyone yet.
Oh my god. He's actually doing it. I can't believe it. JHawk
JHawk.
actually like coming fresh out of a PR as well on All Cup Tour. Like
Wow.
right before this, he got an All Cup Tour BB. So I thought, you know, he was gonna be
Yeah.
on top of
All
his
Cup,
game.
All Cup Tour is one of the best ways to warm up for these because it forces you to play all the tracks and improv, do that sort of thing, you know. So
Yeah.
There's definitely a big piece of one tries that's improv. Well,
even with that warm up, you know.
Yeah, ideally there's no improv, but in reality, there is. Oh, Trey, shrooming to get out of that grass.
Oh no, that's not good.
Yeah, it's always such a close call to know what to do with the shrooms on a track like this. That shroom spot really does save a lot of time. So, Trey in the grass again.
Yeah, the reason why I personally don't like this shroom, like if you do like one shroom,
Yeah,
to save yourself, is because then your flap is kind of messed up because you really do need that second shroom to save time.
yeah.
You can't get enough grass to get it.
Yeah. So I mean, he didn't actually. I think it kind of negated his mistake, but I mean, like what he just did there, honestly, I think was slower than just taking the turn normally because he went so wide.
Yeah, I think for a one shroomer, you just want to use the shroom right there where Trey's passing right now.
Yeah, at the end.
It's kind of hard to tell, but you know, JHawk taking a sub 110, you know, still pretty solid time.
Yeah, that was clean. That was definitely some sloppy driving from Trey as well, though.
Yeah, I mean, going into that grass, I mean, the first lap.
It's so hard to come straight off of a mistake like that, you know, and come back. Having a mistake at the beginning is just really hard to recover from mentally. Wario Coliseum. I mean,
this is a track that, like, I think JHawk doesn't have like the best PR, and Trey, kind of recently started doing some like grind on it. So I think this is a really strong pick for Trey. I'm trying to take that, like,
see if he can take it home.
Yeah, I'm trying to take that lead here. You know, like earlier it was 2-1, so maybe he's trying to keep the lead. He's going for the win here.
Yeah, and with a 2 flat, JHawk might be R-teching.
I think so.
Yeah. Doesn't look like it.
Oh. Yeah, they're both tied up though, and they both use the shrooms. So honestly, it's mostly gonna come down to the art tech in the second spiral.
Wow, they are just, exactly.
Oh yeah. Oh man.
No falls. Okay.
Ooh, Jack having to go a little wide, not doing this extra MT there. But I mean,
yeah, I mean Trey added the MT, but honestly, I think it made him go a little wide. So.
Yeah. Getting the next corner after that is like the hard part of that extra MT, I think.
Yeah.
Because you have to like sacrifice your spacing fit it in.
They're still super close right now, though.
Yeah, it's within 0.5. Their laps were like 0.3, I think.
Yeah.
And but the Arctic from Trey not looking the hottest right now. Still.
I mean, he got a good exit. JHawk got a pretty wide exit, so.
Yeah, the exit is the thing that matters the most.
Yeah, I think Trey pulling it back a tiny bit, actually.
Yeah, he's gonna need a miracle though here to catch it up, because most of these are just straights. Oh no!
Miracle.
Yeah, that is not it.
Yeah.
JHawk played it a little safe, not wanting to go into the to the side, and takes it, with a 203.
From the way he finished it out, I don't think that Trey was gonna be able to take that anyway. But
yeah, I mean, he
it
played
was
it a little
close. It
too
was a
safe
close match. Yeah.
for Trey to make up any time. Damn, well, 3-2. Now going for the DKM. Trey's specialty track.
That's not a terrible time from JHawk though. A 145 mid.
No, that's pretty decent.
Yeah.
I think that's like a Titan, right?
I want to say that it's it is a Titan, but I think the myths on this course are actually really hard to get. I want to say that the myth 3-lap on this is like rank 17 or something, which is pretty ridiculous. Most myths are rank like 40 to 50.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, DKM Myth is definitely one of the harder ones, but I don't know. There's like so much time save everywhere though. That's kind of like convoluted as to like, is it hard or is it just like underplayed? But,
yeah, it is definitely underplayed. That's for sure.
But their opener is actually JHawk versus Trey here. Very close within like
once again, almost exactly synced.
Yeah. Ooh,
Trey catching some air, yeah.
That's not a good look. But still making a little bit more time there.
I mean, he gets through that cycle, which is big, so.
Ooh, and gets the cut, but doesn't miss the MT though. Oh, that's bad. Does the extra MTs in the bridge though.
Oof. Scary
stuff. Once again, he took another
Trey.
4 with that.
Yeah, Trey. I thought he was going to be behind that lap, but clutched it out. I think it's pretty much even now. I think Trey maybe has a slight lead from the stream delay, but
yeah, he messed up the start right before the.
Oh, Trey! Oh, almost getting stuck there.
Oh
and
no!
And then getting stuck there. Okay, JHawk just needs to not fall off the bridge.
Yeah, and it doesn't do them so he can safely glide along.
Oh.
Damn, that's rough from Trey.
Off the bridge, yeah.
I wonder. I think that might have been PR pace for Trey actually.
It was probably close. I mean, he was on 148. He got one fall. It was probably not quite PR pace.
Well, he also got stuck on the wall.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah. Wow, actually, yeah, it could have been. That's a track that I really need to revisit. Like everybody says that.
Nope, I'm done with that.
Yeah.
Never going back.
What's your rank on that?
5 and 8, I think.
So, okay.
Not good.
Oh, I bet you'll be back.
Badly. But oh well. JHawk, I think he's opting to do 8MT here. Yeah. Versus Trey's 6MT. So you should definitely have like a lead here. Just he has to keep pulling out those MTs, so that's the main issue with Baby Park. If you drop any MT, like it already sets you up bad for like, you're already behind, and then it sets you up bad for the next corner, and it can be a mess.
Yeah, I mean, 8MT though is just such a massive time save. Even if you do it wide, it's so much faster than 6MT.
Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, Trey's busting out some 9.4s, 9.5s even, I think.
And
but,
even
I mean, yeah, JHawk's busting out like 9.3s, and those are not like the laps that you want, really.
Yeah.
Ooh, but the shrooms coming out, clinching him a 105. Actually, quite decent.
Yeah, that was a solid time. He does have the 104 there, so that's not terrible.
Yeah. No, I mean anything on Baby Park, I feel like just because it's so like so optimized, right? You kind of want to just go for it within a second, and like I mean he
Yeah.
did that, so it's pretty good.
Is the switch from 8MT to the swag strat a similar time save from moving to 6MT to 8MT?
No, it's much more massive.
Oh, it is really.
Yeah, but the thing is, like pulling it off, doing that swag strat is just much more difficult than switching from 6 to 8. That
Yeah.
it's kind of like it's ridiculous getting all of that time save.
Is it the same thing though? Like doing a bad swag strat is still better than.
Yeah,
Good.
but it's much more precise though, because like if you do get, it's much easier to get stuck. So like
Yeah.
the risk versus the reward is kind of not there.
JHawk just shroom.
Yeah, I mean maybe I don't know. From what I was watching his Aqua Tour earlier, it was looking really shaky. I don't know if it was just the nerves from being in PR phase, but maybe he doesn't feel it all well right now.
Oh, Trey.
Oh man. Still living though. Still holding on to those dear shrooms.
No extra MT.
No, none here. Yeah, just JHawk wanted to get rid of those shrooms. Doesn't want to risk losing them.
Saved him about a second on Trey. Trey pretty wide there.
Okay,
Ooh,
almost
getting stuck. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's scary.
Ooh.
Fuzziness is rating with the party of 103. Hey, that's awesome. Thank you. Fuzziness, that's the melee speedrunner, right? Does some other stuff as well. He's got some really entertaining stuff. Man, Trey's losing a lot of time being stuck here. On the...
Frozen in place.
Yeah.
Unsure of what to do. Man, I was saying, he was holding on to the shrooms for dear life, but I don't know. I mean, he's holding on a little too strong.
Well, I guess we can watch JHawk finish out his last lap then. Looks like he's been driving pretty well. He's still within sight of his ghost. On a long track like this, that can be a lot to ask.
Okay, and it's still living. Pumping out those MTs.
Oh, there he is.
No,
Wait,
I think that's
no,
that's also
JHawk.
JHawk.
I was like, wow, what a race.
I can't believe how close they are.
Down to the millisecond. Another one.
And yeah, his Dartech looking pretty nice. Clutch getting out a sub 3 versus Trey's, 3-0 for 3. Yeah, it's still pretty good.
Yeah, still not a bad time from Trey.
Just gotta, I mean, that's the thing though, like, yeah, I mean, JHawk beat Trey's PR, so it's kind of hard to do well in the tracks that JHawk's doing well, right?
Yeah.
Because you have to hope for him making a mistake and then you playing as well.
Yeah. And it seems like JHawk is actually pretty good at the inconsistent tracks, which means that there's just not anything really for Trey to work with.
Yeah, and I don't know. I mean, right now, Trey picked Mushroom Bridge, and honestly, I think it's a really smart pick. Seeing that maybe you don't want to play those like super long tracks, but playing something where there's that potential of like getting hit by those cars and everything else going wrong. I think it's a really smart pick from him.
Yeah.
Cause like honestly, I mean, yeah, it's kind of like usually these tracks, the A-Tech tracks, I call them, they're usually favored for the higher seed. But I mean, I don't know. I've seen a lot of
Yeah.
upsets in this track.
Mushroom Bridge, I think, is really easy to play it safe on. But if you're going fast, then there's a lot of places to mess up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and especially going into lap 3, if they're like on decent pace, there's a truck waiting for you there, and
Yeah.
he is the killer. He is the killer of runs.
Oh yeah, I've lost so many runs to that stupid truck. Yeah, but if none of that happens, then oh wait, JHawk stuck.
Oh no!
Oh,
And that's
what
a massive stuckage. Oh, that is not the shroom that you want to see, and that is not the way to recover from it.
I think that he was expecting to kind of slide on the wall from that shroom.
Yeah.
But he just didn't and just wasted the shroom.
I mean, it would have been faster to just like cut your losses and just start another MT.
Could Trey be on PR base here as well? Okay.
Oh no!
Not
no,
anymore.
not anymore.
He's not. No. Oh
no,
man,
please no.
Trey. Did that? Oh, that cost him the race.
That cost him the race. No, dude.
Oh no.
Trey needed this. That was his match point.
JHawk
taking it 7-2.
Oh, that's really rough.
Damn. Well, as most of you know, for the 13 races, we're gonna keep doing them all. But JHawk did secure himself an extra 5 points for his victory at the end, at the total.
Yep, but we do have 4 more tracks. Let me think. There's Luigi Circuit, Dry Desert, Mario Circuit, Yoshi Circuit, Dino Jungle?
Yeah, and Dry.
Oh, I said Dry.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so I think that's it.
Yeah.
Looks like we're going to DDJ.
Yeah, I like it. I think after that, I don't know. I mean, there's so many places you can fall off, and like, even if you play it safe, I think it's still fall off here. And
yeah.
I don't know. I mean, after this, I don't know what else to pick. Honestly, maybe like Mushroom City or Dry.
Yeah. Oh, Mushroom City. I forgot about that one. I used to really hate Dino Jungle, and it's definitely grown on me a little bit.
I don't know. I think with your first 240 time on the league. Oh no, Trey! Oh, taking that early dip into the pool.
I have the worst average time on DDJ though. I think it's over 230.
Yeah, just maybe.
It'll
We're gonna check the stat pages after.
It'll be worth it when I hit Shroomless though. Yeah, I was saying that I don't hate this track as much anymore, but once I start going for a 3-lap with Shroomless, I'm sure that I will hate it again.
Yeah, I mean, just doing that extra Shroomless, like, that's another killer to your attempts. It's gonna be just like that lap 3 truck.
Yeah, so Shroomless also is, see that where he's using the shroom to go do that little shortcut. You can do that without a shroom. It's just really, really challenging.
Yeah, you have to go along the side of the ramp and really pray that you make it across. There's like no off-road along the side, so getting into that portion and then still having enough speed to jump across is really difficult.
JHawk is on really good pace here. I think he might do a maybe not actually.
145, I think.
46 maybe.
Oh, yeah, 46.
Yeah.
It's still pretty good. I mean,
Yeah,
I
it
think,
looked like it was. I don't know. Maybe I missed some mistakes.
yeah, I think he did something wrong in the second lap. Nah, but I mean, usually you want something around that area though.
Trey barely missing the sub.
Oh no. Yeah, I mean, Trey hitting that like invisible pole. It's pretty rough
Yeah,
to come back from.
some of the collision boxes in this game do not match up very well with the graphics.
Yeah, especially the DJ. There's like at least 5 that just don't line up.
Yeah.
Like the dino legs, there's like the invisible pole. I'm pretty sure there's more. I think you can do like some out of bounds like consistently by like clipping into a corner. I mean that track's already kind of messed up. Yeah, just like I said, you know, Dredger Desert. I think Trey needs this one. Yeah, I mean, there's not that many tracks to pick from with only 3 races remaining. You know, it's kind of hard to pick to your advantages.
It's really impressive, actually, how not broken this game is. Like, there's not a whole lot of major glitches.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at this predecessor and then like the MKW, you know,
Yeah.
you see that there's like shortcuts everywhere. But then you look at the double dash, and it's the clean boy.
Yeah, not only are there not a lot of shortcuts, there's like hardly any clips or anything either. There's like 4 out of bounds maybe in the whole game that people have found.
Yeah,
There's
about
like, yeah, Mario Kart Wii, it seems like there's a couple on every track.
Okay, JHawk doing the shroom on the last lap. I think that puts him in better cycles at his pace. So just have to see. And even just with that, I mean, Trey didn't save as much as he should have. Going into the dark sand, oh no, it's not a good look for him. He's already behind, and that puts, you know, just more strain on his time save. I don't know if he can make this back.
Yeah, JHawk just holding MTs, also playing it really safe.
Yeah, just nailing that last corner too.
Yeah, I want to say that beats Trey's PR, actually.
Yeah, I think he has 133.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would have been really difficult for him to beat that one as well.
Yeah. Dry is another one of those tracks where there's just time save everywhere.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, it's like inconsistent, but at the same time, you can be consistent at it. Like, just because there's so many like tiny bumps, and like there's so many like places that you can catch a little bit of air, but
yeah.
But I think they're all like in set locations, so you can kind of like figure it out slowly.
So where are the places on Dry that it's okay and to go into the yellow sand?
Well, around the first corner, like you definitely want that one, and then around the last corner, I think that should be it.
So like around the pillars though, you really want
you want to be outside it because you're not cutting as much like distance around those. So getting as close as possible to that yellow sand, but not going in, you know, is the way to go.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay, so I think JHawk there was trying to go for Shroomless, but then he like saw that it was gonna make it, so he used a Shroom. I'm not sure though.
It looks like he had a good setup for it.
I think he was too far to the right. on that one. I'm not sure though. I don't think he was gonna make it. I would have definitely used a shroom. Oh, but Trey getting stuck in the last corner. Oh man, this is rough to see. Trey, like he was playing really well at the start, and I don't know. It seems like he's faltering, dropping a lot of MTs and the such along crucial parts of the track. Doing some extra MTs there, try and get the corner at the end, but not really helping him much. And I mean, JHawk's just playing pretty well as well.
Yeah. Trey has
the
a shroom left, but it's still a lot of time.
Yeah, getting stuck in that corner for that long is it's a lot of time save or time loss. Sorry, time save for next run, right?
JHawk has taken that middle section so clean every time. Taking notes.
Better watch out, dude.
Yeah, well, no. I mean, this is one of my worst tracks, so.
143 without shroom. It's pretty good. It's pretty strong.
Yeah.
No crucial like major mistakes, but like just playing it like pretty decent along the entire way through.
All right, so we are on our last track, I believe now.
Yeah, we have the choices of Luigi Circuit, Mario Circuit, and Mushroom City.
We're going to LC, thankfully. Although I would have liked to see Mushroom City as well, but
yeah, I think Mushroom City would have been like the best pick, but honestly, Luigi Circuit still pretty good.
Luigi Circuit's just a fun track to watch.
Yeah, I mean you've got the yellow sand like everywhere. You know, there's plenty of places where you can mess up on, but making those many mistakes I think is the biggest issue. Because I think Trey has the 116 and versus JHawk's 115 like point
3. Yeah.
It's, I mean, 1.6. You know. Yeah, we have to see some clutchness coming out.
Oh, that is not it. Oh.
That's the opposite. Never mind.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah, hitting that chain jump first lap cost you not one, but both of your shrooms.
And just stops you dead in your tracks too. It's like
yeah,
twice as bad as hitting a car.
yeah. I mean, look at that 2-second difference in between their openers, and that was mostly just from the chain chomp hit. I mean, that's a rough one to get back from. Like, JHawk would have to go into the grass like 5 times.
Yeah, he's on good pace right now too. I'm thinking that I'm gonna go through an LC grind pretty soon, because I've got a lot of new best splits.
Now's the time.
See, LC is kind of the thing right now, with Matt going for the 114, for getting it. And JHawk taking the last race pretty clean.
It's a 116.
Looks like it took him a couple races to warm up, but after that,
yeah,
playing pretty well, honestly. I think we're gonna get these guys in here for brief interview.
Yo.
Trey.
Hey, I'm upset for you.
What do you mean?
Seeing that mushroom bridge, dude, no.
That was a bit unfortunate, I'll admit.
Yeah, you were ahead going into that by like, I don't know, like less than a second, and then just getting that extra like air time.
Oh, okay. So it wasn't. I
res.
didn't choke too much of a lead at least.
Yeah, no, I think that you would have taken it though. It was close.
Yeah,
Was-
if I wanted to get on the railing.
Man, you had a
Yeah.
really killer start as well. You had like number 2 times, or your first 2 tracks, I think.
Yeah, on it going into this, like, so like an hour before this started, I was feeling pretty bad. Like all my hands are cold. It's not gonna go well, etc.
Yeah.
But like, in like the 10 minutes before the actual thing started, I was feeling pretty good. So like, it kind of went into the first 2 races. I think definitely helped.
Yeah. And then it didn't seem like you were playing too bad, even for the rest of it. But I don't know. I would like to hear what you have to say about that.
Yeah, overall, I'm pretty happy with how I played. I'm stoked to not get 13 out again. So
Yeah.
it's always good. I'm excited for
Yeah.
that.
Oh, hey guys, can you hear me?
Yep.
Hey,
Yeah.
JHawk. Hey, congrats on the win, dude. It's been a pleasure to watch you race so far. How do you think you did today?
I felt really good today. I feel like I made very few mistakes, actually.
Nice. So have you been playing Double Dash lately, or have you just kind of been getting back into it for the league?
Yeah, I've been getting back into it for the league.
Nice. So sometimes when you take a little break, you come back with a fresh mind. Do you
Mhm.
feel like you have a lot of potential right now?
No.
Dang.
I've been having a lot of trouble beating my old PRs, but I think I've gotten more consistent at least. Like I've been beating my All Cup tour like
Nice.
times pretty easily. So
Awesome.
that's a little more promising for this, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
consistency
I think-
definitely matters here.
yeah, one try is definitely a reward consistency. We've seen that time and time again. Especially there were a couple tournament matches during the last tournament. We saw some almost huge upsets because, like, specifically Razern had a couple where he was just not super fast but dead consistent. He almost took some really big wins.
Yeah.
So, yeah, congrats, JHawk. Trey, you definitely showed us what you were capable of. You had a couple really solid performances in there.
Thank you.
So,
Yeah, I thought it was crazy that I think you were like top 5ing on the first 2 tracks, right?
Yeah, the first few races I was playing in my mind. I don't know what was happening there.
yeah.
Wish that happened more often, but we'll see.
You feeling the itch again? Ready for some double dash?
Yeah, maybe. I've been taking like a small break right now, actually. Aside from
Yeah.
some warm up for the tournament races.
Yeah.
Because like to clear my mind, like you were saying.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely. Within the near future, returning to some PR attempts for sure. So.
Yeah. What I was saying before about you is that it seems like you put in a lot of time a little while ago, like a pretty big grind, and
Mhm.
when you're in the middle of that, it's kind of hard to see the work you're putting in and how it's paying off. But when you take a little break and you come back to it, you realize all the work that you did put in and how it did actually make you better.
Well said.
Well, we could hope. I don't know.
We can hope. Yeah, you could be grinding bad.
in a perfect world,
Yeah.
But yeah, GG's to both of you guys. You guys played really well. Up next, we're gonna have some Diddy Kong Racing for Peegs the Prez versus Mrs. Giz. Mrs. Giz. So yeah, I'm gonna tune out and watch that as well. I'll talk to y'all later.
Congrats, JHawk. Good games, everyone.